Here at Davis Autosports, we are very excited to offer you this absolutely gorgeous, fully built in-house 2001 Jeep Cherokee Sport XJ two-door, of course, four-wheel drive truck. This is a Carfax certified guaranteed vehicle with a flawless history, clean and clear title in hand, in-house, ready to sign over. This XJ has 92,000 original documented certified miles. This Jeep, like every single one of our Jeeps, came to us 100% original, bone stock, all upgrades done in-house. Real quick, guys, a note on the wheels. So we're going with the four wheels that are on the vehicle now. The fifth one is on back order. It'll be here in a week and a half, but we wanted to go ahead and throw the vehicle online. So we have an ATX 194 wheel on the back, just as a visual. But also, with that said, if you like that wheel more, we can also put that wheel on here, but we didn't want to have the tire carrier bare for the pictures and videos. So like I was saying, vehicle came to us 100% original, bone stock, zero upgrades, and everything you see here, service, reconditioning, upgrades, all done here in house by Davis Autosports. A ton of customizations on this Cherokee. This Cherokee has our stage 4 minus package, as well as a lot of additional upgrades, custom work done to it. So the first portion is just going to be a condition report only, just to show you the condition of the vehicle, and from there we'll go into some of the other details. Condition wise, it's absolutely beautiful. Half the stuff on the exterior is brand new, so that part's flawless, and all the stuff that's original is also in just absolutely pristine condition. When we get our Jeeps in, also, if you're unfamiliar with us, please go to our website, davisautosports.com. We are redoing our website right now. Due to all the traffic it's getting, it does crash from time to time. So on the back end, it's getting completely redone. So you may have issues visiting it. So if not, here's our facility. We're a 30,000 square foot shop. We do all sorts of restorations. We do high-end exotic cars. There's a Bronco we're restoring. Everything that's upgraded and modified that you see we've done here in house. We do absolutely everything. There's a 15 Z06 with 1,000 miles, Lamborghini Murcielago, custom Jeeps everywhere, high-end sport cars, you name it. Our specialty is Jeeps, and we've been building Jeeps for years and years. We're the leading XJ builder and seller in the United States. We have hundreds and hundreds of built Cherokees all throughout the United States that we've built here in-house. This whole facility is dedicated to building, working, and restoring on these, and we also have a couple other locations that we do other stuff as far as our paint and body work and everything else. We do custom interior, engine, everything here in-house. So when we get these Jeeps in, some Jeeps we sell for 12, 13 grand, and we have Jeeps that we've sold up to almost 40 grand. So we kind of factor in the condition of the vehicle. Obviously, with all the upgrades, top of the line stuff that's on this, we weren't going to do that to a Jeep that was in so-so condition. So we kind of gauged what we're going to do on each vehicle by the condition that it comes in. And this thing is just absolutely pristine. It is as clean as you're going to find for any XJ Cherokee that hasn't been completely restored. And the paint is just, as you see, gorgeous. There's zero dents. That is correct. There's zero dents on the entire vehicle. Now, the paint has had our full paint correction service. If you're unfamiliar with that, that is on our website under our vehicle reconditioning page. So the only thing that's really original on the exterior is obviously the painted portions, and that has been completely wet sanded and buff. The entire front of the vehicle is all brand new, so that's all perfect. I mean, the vehicle is just absolutely beautiful condition wise. The paint's got a beautiful shine, very smooth finish. And also, there's a ding here. That is, I'm laughing as well because our dent guy came by the other day. He had to run. That is going to get removed, but that is the only exterior blemish on the vehicle. Now this is going to be a two-part video because we did a ton of work on the interior of this Jeep as well. It's got everything inside this Jeep is brand new. So we're going to do a two-part video. This is just the exterior and servicing, and we're going to do a video which is going to be below this one for the entire interior as well as the drivability portion. So make sure you check out both videos so you know exactly what you're bidding on and what you're buying. So starting with upgrades, where to start? We'll start with the lift. This is a full top of the line Rubicon Express lift. This is their best short arm system that they offer, the extreme duty, all new control arms. So down below here, Rubicon Express coil, their best quick disconnect heavy duty sway bar end leaks. These are the best ones on the market. Top of the line Fox shocks, stainless steel brake lines. Down below here, you have a heavy duty tie rod bar with brand new tie rod ends. You have a extreme duty Rubicon Express fully adjustable track bar with a drop down bracket. This is a very rare item that you don't see on any Cherokees. This is a track bar brace, which is absolutely awesome. Steering stabilizer. There's your lower fully serviceable control arm. Your upper control arm is also fully adjustable, all grade 8 hardware on every single thing installed on the vehicle. So top of the line hardware throughout. You have, of course, your ARB diff cover, fully synthetic diff service as well. There's a shot of your upper fully adjustable Rubicon Express control arms, and those things are absolutely massive. Also, you have your JKS billet aluminum bump stops, absolute top of the line bump stops, the very best. The back suspension on Jeeps, all you have back there are leaf springs and shocks, so you have a brand new set of Rubicon Express full leaf springs with the shackle and a Fox brand new shock. So absolutely top of the line lift for a short arm lift, nothing but the best. Up front, we have a heavy duty front bumper with the bull nose, and we've been building Jeeps for years. There's only but so many bumpers on the market. We're talking about doing our own bumpers, but for now we're still using other brands. But what we decided to do, and I'm sure this will be duplicated as a lot of our stuff is, which is completely fine. We're the first ones to do it. So we integrated LEDs in the bumper, flush mount LEDs. Absolutely beautiful. Gives it a nice aggressive look, and most importantly gives it a custom look because there's not a bumper out there for the XJ with integrated lights like this, and since it's custom, you're not going to see too many people doing it. You have a full synthetic rope winch, 20-inch LED light bar up top. These are authentic truck light LED headlights, the best headlights that you can get. Slightly tinted markers. You can still see the amber in it, but just ever so slightly tinted. We got flat bushwhacker flares all the way around. Another thing that we do, for what you see with this Jeep, between the servicing that we did, all the upgrades, all the interior stuff, I mean, we have weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks in these Jeeps. So there's a lot of small things that just kind of go unnoticed that you won't see with the naked eye. For example, the flares. Per the instructions of Bushwhacker, which we are an authorized dealer, we love their product, you have to cut the fender, which is completely normal. When you cut this backside, you're left with two open pieces of sheet metal, and what happens is they're open and they're exposed to where water and mud and everything gets in there. So what we actually do is weld a piece of metal in there, tack weld it all the way in, and grind it down so it's completely closed in. And you know, that takes a lot of time. It's the right way to do it. It's done on both sides. The rear, it's not an issue, but that's, you know, probably an additional, you know, 3 hours on each side that, you know, just won't go noticed. But it's just the attention to detail that we use here when we're building these Jeeps. So another item that we were the first to do, that other people that are building Jeeps are duplicating now, which is, I guess, an honor in some ways, is our full Kevlar package. We did the raised portions of the hood, the lower rockers, and that's all we did on this exact vehicle. Our process is very tedious on this as well. The whole vehicle gets masked off. As you see, the line is absolutely perfect, no peeling. Where the sheet metal is, it gets sanded completely down to the metal. We hit it with a 2K primer, which is a very thick primer. We then sand that, and then we spray the 2-part Kevlar on there. And this is a very, very thick edge right here. So this is done, I mean, this is very, very thick. Same gig all the way down. This stuff is not going to come off. It's indestructible. I don't want to say indestructible, but it can hold a ton of abuse. And that's the great thing about it. And it also looks really good. The cool thing about the type that we use, it's not Line-X. Line-X, you can't rub your hand on it. It gets caught. This is actually really, really smooth. So when you're washing your vehicle, you can use a sponge, you can use a brush, you can rub a microfiber rag over top of it. It doesn't get caught. It may get caught on the edges, but not on the surface itself. UV protected, the whole nine. So, and we do Kevlar on a ton of our vehicles. A lot of our Jeeps have it. We've done overall vehicles that customers wanted us to do everything. There's a stage 6 over there in the corner being built. It's got it on the bottom and all sorts of stuff. So full Kevlar package. Moving to the back of the vehicle, full rear bumper with a tire carrier. Also got your quick disconnect D-rings, your hitch, and your camera as well, which I'll get into the 12-volt stuff later on when we show the interior. Wheels and tires are always something that we can change. We probably have in-house literally 15 to 20 different types of wheels. We're an authorized Nitto dealer. We love Nittos, but we use BFGs. We use everything. But this is a 295/70/17 Nitto Trail Grappler tire. The best tire that you can get, in my opinion. It's also the most expensive, but it's the best looking, the best riding for the aggressive tread. 17x9 wheels. I'll show you real quick over here. This is the wheel that we have on the back of the one we're shooting right now. This is same size. This right here is a long arm suspension setup right here, but this is a 194. So if you like that wheel a little bit more, we'll be more than happy to put that on the vehicle for you. Here's a customer's Jeep that came in here that we're doing full gears, axles, all sorts of stuff. So we service other people's Jeeps as well. Here's a TJ that we're doing some work to. It's actually got 17,000 miles. We actually, outside of our facility, we probably realistically have about 20 Jeeps from our Jeeps and other Jeeps that are getting serviced here and restored, the whole nine. So you got your rear tire carrier. We discussed the wheels and tires. Service wise on this, this thing has a ton of servicing. I'm not going to even be able to touch all the stuff that we did. First and foremost, all new brakes. You got brand new drilled and slotted rotors, new brake lines, brand new ceramic pads. You got drums and shoes in the back, all new fluids. So your entire brake system has been completely gone through. As far as lighting, touched on the 20-inch of truck light. You got a 50-inch up top. Another thing that I want to point out too, and it's just good for you guys to know this, all of our 12-volt stuff, all of our wiring, we have no electrical butts. We don't have any two wires connecting that are tied together and electrical taped together. Every single two wires that meet on this vehicle are soldered together. Where the solder points are, they're then heat shrunk and then wire loomed. Every single light accessory on here has its own fuse, its own relay, its own switch. And a lot of people have their own switches, but they have it all kind of linked up together. Everything's on its own circuit, done the right way. You don't see a bunch of wires everywhere, but most importantly, everything is soldered together and heat shrunk. So it's all like it being one wire. So done right takes a lot of time, but done the right way. We did the ARB front diff cover. Of course, we did it in the back of the vehicle as well. Both diffs have been fully serviced, cleaned up, the whole nine, with full synthetic fluids. Everything in the vehicle that we upgrade is all synthetic. Down below, vehicle's got a brand new oil pan gasket. Up top's got a brand new valve cover, and also below's got a rear main seal. For those that don't know, that service alone please feel free to call any Jeep dealer and ask them the cost of a rear main seal, valve cover, oil pan gasket with fluids and parts and everything. You're going to be well over $1,000 just for that one service. So really everything taken care of on this. Another thing that we did when we got this Jeep in, it had a Freon leak. So we replaced the entire AC system. I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood real quick for you as well. Give you a quick peek while the door is open with our custom interior. Leather, Alcantara, just beautiful. You'll see that here in a minute. Another great thing about the new interior is the smell. You got new carpet, new headliner, new seats, new door panels. It just smells brand new. So you have a brand spanking new AC compressor. You have a brand new receiver dryer. All your plumbing is brand new. And the most important part of the AC system is the evaporator. This entire dash came out of the vehicle. The evaporator is in between the dash, the firewall, and the engine. That's another service. If you were to call a Jeep dealership and ask them to replace your AC evaporator, we also did the heater core since we were already there. Your receiver dryer, plumbing, compressor, and Freon, you're going to be well over $2,400–2,500 just for that service. So we don't just build vehicles with lifts and tires and we go through them. These are pretty much restored vehicles. You're getting a lot more than a lifted vehicle. Everything's been fully gone through, and there's a lot of other services that were done to this vehicle that are just going to slip my mind, but they will be in the listing. Another thing the vehicle has, I'll go ahead and give it a quick start up. We have a brand new high flow performance catalytic converter down below. We have a brand new performance Flowmaster exhaust, all new tailpiping, custom bent the whole nine. Everything from including the cat back is all brand new, and a beautiful diamond cut tip. Beautiful, nice oval to it, nice cut. Comes out absolutely perfect to the bumper, nice and clean and flush. That's one thing that I'm really picky on, is how tight and clean everything is on these vehicles. Slightly smoked center amber part just to give it that nice dark look, but still legal. We have a roof rack up top. There's a bunch of other things that I'm sure I'm missing. Also, exterior wise, this vehicle had no factory tint, so we did tint the back 5%, which is completely legal. And inside here, the tint actually looks darker than what it really is. It's also dark outside, so it's not real bright in here. The front windows are 35, which is legal here. I don't know what state that, you know, Florida, everything's pretty much legal, so you'll have to check with your laws. We can remove it, but a lot of times they don't mess with Jeeps. So that's it for the most part. There's going to be a lot of other things that have been done to the vehicle exterior wise, steering, suspension, service that I didn't cover, but that's the gist of it. Next, we're going to get into the interior, all the new interior stuff from seats, carpet, everything. The video is going to be right below this. If you're not viewing this on our eBay listing, if you're viewing this on YouTube, I'm sure it's going to be in the suggested video. This is video 1 of 2. The other one's going to be 2 of 2. So make sure you check that out, and we'll see you soon.